my channel. I hope you guys are all surviving ISO life. I'm starting to hit a bit of a groove where I'm actually enjoying it and finding ways to keep myself busy. I'd love to hear from you. What are you guys doing in this time? I'm sure there's a lot of parents this week doing homeschooling, so make sure you leave a comment below and let me know what you guys are getting up to. You are joining me in my little office that I've just made for myself today. One thing I am finding with the isolation is that I need to create a little bit of structure. Being someone who likes to be busy, this is a very different season for me, so having a little bit of my own space is really like motivating me to get things done. So I am so excited to bring you today's video because I have been thinking about filming this for so long. It's one of the videos that I would always go and watch when I was on my journey to trying to fix my own skin. So as you would have seen from the title, this is my clean skin tips. For me, I have had acne all of my life. It has never been as bad as a lot of people have it, so I count myself lucky for that. But what I did have was every time I had a breakout, I would always scar from it. So once I started having a lot of breakouts as a teenager and my hormones changed, especially in ballet when I was up and down with eating and my body weight, my hormones were totally out of whack. I just kept getting these awful acne scars and they just kept building and building and building until they were all over my face, and even if I had no breakouts, it would still look like I had really bad skin. And I've never really grown out of it. It's sort of just something that's been always there. And if you've had bad skin, you would know that it is such a sore point, not just physically, but also emotionally. You really get embarrassed by it. It's hard to not wear makeup. You just wish you could go out and go for a walk and feel confident enough that your skin is clear. I know it used to be, and probably still is, the first thing that I look at in the morning when I wake up and go to the bathroom. I always look at my skin in the mirror to see if it's any better or any worse. Over the last sort of 12 to 18 months, I've really focused on my skin and trying to find things that work. And I'm so excited to share my tips with you today because these things have really made such a massive difference. I have never had better skin in all my life. Right now, my skin is actually really bad because it's just after Easter and I've just eaten like my weight in Easter egg chocolate. So my skin has definitely broken out because of that. And if you're a girl, you'd also know why I have breakouts at this time of the month. Any products that I talk about today, I will make sure I link in the description box below. And a little disclaimer before we start, I am not claiming to know anything about skin. I am not an expert. And all of these products are just things that I have tried and it's really worked for my skin. And if I can share that with you guys and it makes a difference to your skin, it's a win. I'm gonna stop blabbing and let's get into the video. So today's video is in two parts. The first part I'm going to talk about is everything that you can do on the inside that will make a difference to your skin on the outside. Then I'll speak about everything topically and cosmetically that you can do on the outside and apply to your skin that can make a difference. My first tip is to drink warm lemon water every single morning. If you can, about 500 mils. I started doing this probably halfway through my pregnancy with Sophie, so probably about 4 years ago now. Honestly, it has made the biggest difference to every aspect of my health. Digestion, clarity of mind, my energy levels, my skin, everything. Really, it's made a really big difference. What I do is I cut a lemon into quarters and each morning I squeeze a quarter of a lemon into my warm lemon water. The reason I use warm is because it's a lot easier for your body to digest, especially first thing in the morning. And I drink that down on an empty stomach before I go for my walk. And I find it's a really good way to start your hydration early in the morning as well. If you're anything like me, the thought of drinking room temperature water the first thing when you wake up is just ugh. So I find it a really good way as well to start getting your water intake in at the start of the day. Lemon also increases the levels of collagen in your body, which is obviously really important for good skin. And because it also has vitamin C in it, vitamin C is also going to help fight the toxins in your body that can cause breakouts. So lemon water for your overall health is amazing, but if you're trying to clear your skin, it's a really good thing to just introduce at the start of your day. The second thing I did to clear my skin, and I'm not saying to do it because you do need to consult with your healthcare professional or also just know your body and what works for you, but for me, when I cut out dairy, gluten, and sugar, it made a huge difference. And when I eat dairy or gluten or sugar now, I instantly get a breakout. I found a lot of my acne seems to be hormonal. I always get it at that time of the month. If you have hormonal acne, a lot of dairy products have an increased level of hormones in them, which can affect yours. Obviously, cutting that out is going to help that. But also, most dairy products have a lot of sugar and a lot of preservatives. And both preservatives and sugar cause inflammation in the body, and that's essentially what a breakout on the skin is. It's inflammation of the cells and toxins coming out of your body. Another thing with gluten is that because it's a high GI food, it can cause your blood sugar level to spike. And when your blood sugar spikes, it can lead to a breakdown in collagen, which obviously is not going to be great for your skin. It can also fasten the aging process, and nobody wants that. Like I said, everyone's different. None of those food groups might affect you, but I also do believe that if it made such a huge difference for me, it probably will for some people. So now I'm going to move on to the 2 products that I take that have really made a difference to my skin. When I started having this product, I feel like it made the biggest difference with anything that I've tried, and it was actually recommended to me to start taking it from a friend. Thank you, Maddie. And then I've also recommended it to a friend of mine, and she started taking it, has always had really bad skin, and she has found a massive difference too. So maybe we're onto something. But it is chlorophyll. So this is the brand that I take, mostly because it's the one that tastes the nicest, because it's actually really gross. If you don't know what chlorophyll is, it's actually the pigment in plants that make plants green, which helps the plant absorb energy from sunlight. So what I found when I started taking it was a brightness in my skin, and because of that, my acne scars seem to lighten. So do your own research on that, because I'm not a scientist. I'm not about to start telling you everything about chlorophyll because I have no idea. I get this one by Swiss. You just buy it from a chemist. But they have 2 flavors, a peppermint one and this one. Don't get the peppermint one. It tastes like eating a sandwich after you've had chewing gum. It's disgusting. But this one is the mixed berry flavor. What I will say with this chlorophyll is I have a really sensitive stomach, and if you're anything like me, this tip will help you, but don't have this on an empty stomach. I feel really nauseous if I do. I don't know why. I always make sure I take it just after I've eaten, and I usually take it at the same time every day. Like I said, I've linked everything in the description bar below. And my last thing for your inner health, and another thing that I take every single day, is Body Bloom by Sarah's Day and Tropika. Oh my goodness. This is a powder that was created as a collaboration between Sarah's Day, who's a YouTuber and one of my favorite people to follow, and Tropika, which is a health food supplement company. And it's really, really cool. It's got prebiotics, probiotics, collagen. It's got fruit powders, like really, really high antioxidants, turmeric, grapeseed, which is super good for your skin. It's certified organic, it's vegan friendly, it's naturally gluten free, it's Australian, it's awesome. So all you do is put a heaped teaspoon in water and drink it. I will say I didn't like the taste when I first tried it, but what I do now, here's one I prepared earlier. I'm actually drinking it now as I film this video because the sediment goes on the bottom. What I do is I put it into something that I can use a metal straw with and just keep stirring it as I drink it, and then you don't notice. But what I do and what I noticed makes a really big difference with me enjoying the drink, because the more you enjoy something, the more you're going to have it, is I use cold water instead of using room temperature water, and now I actually crave it. Yeah. Oh, so good. Okay, now is the fun stuff. It's all the stuff topically and cosmetically. I don't know about you guys, but I love my skincare routine. Something so therapeutic about washing your face and putting all your serums on and feeling like, I was going to say voluptuous, but that is definitely the wrong word. Luxurious? So I'm going to jump straight into my favorite products, and I'm going to do them in order of what I use them. Okay, so if you're anything like me and you've tried so many different skincare products, and you ended up on Proactive, which was pretty much just metho and stripped your skin for 3 months and stopped working, and then you went down the natural skincare. I feel like I've tried everything, but I finally found a cleanser that as soon as I started using it, my skin cleared up, like literally cleared up. And that is the Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel. It's amazing, and it's amazing for multiple reasons. Number one, it cleared my skin. Number two, it actually feels like it cleans your face. I don't know about you guys, I've used a few cleansers and they smell really nice and they feel nice on my skin, but I don't feel like they've really deeply cleaned my skin. This does that. But my favorite part about this cleanser is how affordable it is. This bottle is 500 mils and it lasts me a whole year. Like a year. And I cleanse with this twice a day, if not more, because sometimes at the end of the day, I'll just cleanse twice to get my makeup off for the first one, and then I cleanse properly for the second one. This is $80, but $80 a year is like nothing to spend on cleanser. Love this product. Another thing to mention too, I am usually always trying to use natural products. If you're a fellow eczema sufferer, you'll know natural products just don't do nothing. Because of my eczema, I've had to use steroid cream on my skin. It gets really, really bad. I've actually got it really bad on my arm at the moment, if you can see it in the camera, but the only thing that clears it up is my prescribed steroid cream. My next product I spoke about really briefly in my Get Ready With Me video a couple of videos back. It has transformed my skin in the best way possible. Ta-da! Esme. Most people watching this video have probably used Esme products, and if you haven't, where have you been? My husband now works for this company. I am very excited about that because the wifey gets the perks. But this is their, how do you say it? Hyaluronic hydrating serum. I just call it the hydration one. It's absolutely amazing. My bestie got me to try this one weekend when we were away. My skin felt amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? I find this product to be so good for changing the texture and the feel of your skin, which is what my skin really needed. It was really dry, and every time I get a breakout, I get a scar, I think because I didn't have enough moisture in my skin. I use this morning and night. Just a pea size goes a long way. I thought I should mention too, because of how much I love this product, I bought the face mask last week and I used it for the first time on my Insta stories. I've reacted to every single face mask I've ever had. I can't get facials, it's just annoying. But I actually did try this a while ago, probably a couple of years now, and I did react to it. So I don't know if my skin's changed or they've changed this, but this now is the only face mask I've ever been able to use successfully, and it's actually made a difference to my skin. So I put this on the other night and I slept in it. Oh, my skin felt like a baby's bum the next day. It was so nice. I won't go on too much about it because I've only used it once, but the one time I did use it. Okay, my next product is probably along with chlorophyll. These two things I introduced at the same time, and they are both the things that I swear by, and that is aloe vera gel. Hear me out. It's not just for after sunburn. I put aloe vera gel all over my face twice a day. Again, recommended to me by a friend. Worked like a charm the minute I started it. So there are so many benefits aloe vera can have for your skin. I will let you do your own research because I could sit here for ages telling you all the benefits, but it is so hydrating for your skin. The actual best way to use aloe vera gel is fresh from the plant. You cut the plant open and actually scrape the gel out from the inside. So if you don't have access to a plant, the next best thing is to make sure that you get 100% aloe vera gel. There's heaps of aloe vera gels and sprays and like after sun stuff, but they have lots of other things in it, and you want 100% aloe vera gel. So this is the brand that I use and swear by. It's called Thursday Plantation. Amazing. And the biggest thing that I noticed this did for my skin was lighten my acne scars. So if you have acne scarring, I highly recommend giving this a go. Another thing you can do is actually take aloe vera, so you can put 100% aloe vera juice in like smoothies or juices. When I actually got given some aloe vera not long ago, I used some on my skin topically, but then I also froze some in ice cubes, and then I just put the ice cube in water or in my juice or something to actually take it. So whichever way floats your boat. My last product to share with you is actually not something that you put on, it's something that you do. And it is called a gua sha tool. These are all over Instagram, and I was like, what is the fuss about this thing? Then I tried it and I'm like, okay, I see why everyone's fussing over it. And everyone says it differently, so please don't say anything about me saying it wrong because I probably am. So gua sha is actually an ancient Chinese technique that they use for increasing blood flow and circulation in the body, and it can help with chronic pain and inflammation in the body and things like that. So most commonly they actually use it on your body. This is a facial gua sha tool, so it's quite small, sort of shaped so that you can do the different parts of your face. How good was my technique? So because this increases blood flow in your cells in your face, it increases collagen production, gets your cells moving so that they can heal quicker, and keeps the energy flowing. I actually believe it moves the stagnant energy from the body, which they call qi. It's sort of like a natural detoxing sort of way to do it. So what I've been doing with it, you're meant to put oil on and then do it. A lot of people use coconut oil. Because my skin is so sensitive to breakouts and eczema and things like that, what I've been doing is actually using my aloe vera gel. So I apply my aloe vera gel that I just showed you all over my face really quickly because it actually absorbs quite quickly, and then I use my gua sha tool in the same motion as your blood flow. I also use it around my lips. I swear my lips have gotten plumper. I don't know if that's a thing, but I swear it happened. And I've been trying to do that at least once a day. I would love to be able to say I do it morning and night, and that's my goal, but I'm a little bit lazy. So So highly recommend giving that a go. I really hope the position of the camera hasn't changed. My phone just overheated and is about to die, so I'll quickly get through the end of this. My last few tips is 1, clean your makeup brushes regularly. I'll make sure I do a separate video with some makeup products I really like, because I'll include my makeup brush cleaner. It is so amazing. It's like this spinny thing and it cleans it and dries it in a second. It's really cool. But there's a lot of bacteria buildup on makeup brushes. I try and do mine at least once a fortnight. I should do them weekly, but I usually don't have enough time. I probably do now that I'm in ISO. Another tip is I don't dry my face with my bath towel. I keep a pile like this of face washes in my bathroom cabinet, and I use one a day. So in the morning, I'll wipe my face after cleansing with one side, and at night I use the other side and I get a new one the next day. And the last one is changing your pillowcase regularly. I change mine every second night. So sleep on one side, the next night sleep on the other side in the dirty clothes and get a new one. Sounds like a lot of effort, but if you're like me and you fight for clean skin and it's really important to you, then these things just become a habit and a way of life, and they're actually really easy. And my very last tip is drink lots of water. The more water I drink, the clearer my skin is and the clearer my brain is as well. But it is such an important part of keeping your skin clear. Well, that's it for today's video, you guys. Hope you enjoyed all of my tips and sharing my clean skin journey with me. I'm definitely still on my way, so I will make sure I update this video if I change anything to my skincare routine. If you want to see an actual routine video of what I do, be sure to comment below and I will film that for you. Please make sure if you try anything that I mentioned today, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Just inflamed. Can't say that because people are like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. And then with gluten and